Hello, you are listening and watching Shagged, Married, Annoyed. Please keep me anonymous.
Yes, and on this episode, we have the hilariously funny and lovely Matt Edmondson and Mollie King. And it's the first time I've met Mollie.
It's the first time I've met both of them.
Yeah.
And
really
they're
lovely
genuinely lovely people.
Hilarious as
You know,
well.
when you can tell people are like genuinely
Yeah.
really nice, not fake, not it just nice.
Well, I've
people.
known Matt for quite a while now, but I haven't seen him for ages, so it was lovely to see him, lovely to chat to them both. And I know, the intro to this podcast, Please Keep Me Anonymous, is sponsored by the word lovely. It is literally all we ever say. But we're just lucky to have really genuinely nice people on so far. It's been good. Mollie and Matt are on promoting their new podcast, Novel Idea, which is a crime podcast where they basically write a novel, a chapter each. They'll explain it totally in the show, but honestly, the way they explain it, I'm going to listen. It sounds great.
And we get on to a little bit more about what they both enjoy, and they're very different people.
Which is
the chapters of the podcast and book are going to be very different.
Yeah.
Really nice, really good idea.
And disclaimer, at one point, we tell them about a film we love, and none of them can think of the name of the film. I quickly Googled it afterwards. It's called Coherence, just so you know. Enjoy.
Might be rubbish though, because we watched on a plane.
It might be. We did watch on a plane. It might be rubbish.
Yeah.
Rate and subscribe. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe. And enjoy.
They go, is that pressure enough? And I go, just give me everything you've got. And sometimes they take it as a challenge. They're like, I'm gonna
I'm gonna destroy you.
and I love it. I love it.
Jingle.
Do you want me to hook you up? I know you'll see Nick, aren't you, on Thursday?
Nick, yeah.
Anyone who has ever had physio always thinks their physio is the best physio, and I think my physio is the best physio.
I need to see your
You need to see him.
man.
He's fantastic.
Do you want to have a physio off?
Yeah, he's great. He's
Oh,
called,
God.
he's
You
called
got a good
David
one.
Harris.
I do believe my physio will beat your physio.
No. Mine is like,
Oh, let's see.
Let him keep digging. Come on.
mine is, why are you the physio?
No.
No, I'm not the physio.
I was going to say, if you're the physio,
No, I am not the
can you get
physio.
on my back,
Oh my
please?
god! Please, wife.
She just stands on me back.
podcaster,
She just stands, jumps up and down on me back like a toddler.
I'm not the physio.
My physio's he's the goat. Honestly,
Right.
you go to him and he's just like, oh yeah, it's exactly this. He points it out to you on like a diagram. He puts
does he?
Yeah,
That's what I need.
he always does like it's like what's the scan you have when you're having a baby? A sonogram.
ultrasound.
Yeah.
He does
So-
all
yeah.
that, and then he does his manipulations, and then you come out and you feel healed, and then he
Wow.
gives you some exercises that I never do.
Yeah.
Wow.
I feel like no one ever does the exercises. But yeah, I need someone to go, that's where it's hurting.
Yeah.
And here's an elbow. Urgh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's time to
better.
go see them.
Yeah.
Tell me about your physio.
England first team physio.
I mean, sounds all right.
Probably decent. Probably decent.
And it's such
It's
a
not through a
weird
celeb.
link.
It's
Yeah,
her friend's husband went to uni with him.
yeah, it's his mate.
I
his
got
best
him
mate.
through.
Oh
and
my
nothing
God.
to do with me
Great.
doing
That's
anything I do. I got him
crazy.
through literally a guy who lives in Hartlepool.
Oh
Yeah,
my
but-
God, that's great.
Also,
He's amazing.
you're ridiculous though, because you did Strictly and kept in touch with the physio, and he came to our house like all
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah, that was the Strictly physio.
I was
Yeah.
like, this is
Yeah. Then I
so
found the
weird.
England one, and then I dropped him like a
Yeah, you got to,
hot
yeah.
potato, blocked him,
Where do you-
ghosted him.
Where do you go from there? It's like the
Yeah.
Brazilian football team.
Yeah.
Who's doing the physio for those
I
guys?
need Argentina and Brazil, and then I've
Yeah.
got the full
Yeah,
set.
That's
me
right.
Collecting
too.
first team physios like Panini stickers.
I don't think, but I
What's
think
wrong?
it was-
What are you having done? What's wrong? What do you need physio on?
So I do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu a bit, and I'm too old to do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
thank
And I always got,
But
I'm
you
not
do
as
need
much
the
now.
Brazilian one.
I do need a Brazilian
Yeah.
one. Not as much now, but when you first start, you think, I'm strong, and you just hurt yourself. But
Right.
now I'm very calm with it now, and I don't hurt myself
Are you
as much.
doing that?
That is
A
good.
couple of times a week when I can.
Oh my God.
But it's me body
Rosie,
goes, stop this.
What's your makeup lady called?
Claire, would you like it?
Yeah.
What do you want?
Can I just ask her to check I'm not looking shiny
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
monitor?
Can Claire quickly check shine?
See, I like a bit of shine, me.
Do
Makes us
you?
feel, I don't know. It makes us feel like youthful.
Youthful.
Well, you're glowing.
I just wanna be-
There's a fine
don't-
line between shine and sweat, though,
Thank
isn't
you
there?
so much.
That is
yeah.
true. I
Well,
just
I
wanna
was
be
trying to
shiny.
teach Matt the difference between sweaty and that youthful
And
shine.
Yeah,
glowing,
you
yeah.
like the glow.
Glowing.
The
I
glow.
don't think he's got there yet.
Yeah.
Don't smell.
Yeah.
Do you wear makeup for telly?
Well, I'm not wearing any now, but if I were on telly, then yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not a lot, really.
They have to drag Chris to the makeup chair,
Yeah,
like
basically-
literally.
Basically,
You
if I've
hate
got,
it,
if I've
Chris.
got, if I've got like a little red mark or something, I'll just have them do that. And then they like putting powder on so you don't shine.
So you don't shine, yeah.
But
yeah.
otherwise, no. I mean,
I'm
my
really
first
bad.
ever job was on kids' TV, and there was a woman, and she'd done this course where have you ever had it where they've got like an airbrush, literally like a spray.
Oh, they
Yeah.
used
Like
to
you-
do that, didn't they?
Yeah,
Yes,
and
that was a phase.
and she was bang into trying it out, but she didn't know what she was doing. And honestly, it was like an inch thick of foundation every day.
Oh, was she trying to tell you something?
It would
I never understood
I just
that.
creosote an offence.
Yeah. It was horrendous.
Oh my
And you get to the end of
God.
the day and they give you a wipe and you sort of try and wipe it off. And it would be like you'd create a chasm
Yeah.
in it. Like full Mrs. Doubtfire.
The first
Horrendous.
telly I ever did was some TV show on Channel 5, a little chat show on Channel 5. Ian Wright hosted it, and they did that to me then. And they put the spray on us. I remember watching it back. It was the first thing ever. I watched it back at home, and at one point I touched my face, and it looked like a ghost was touching my face. It looked like a ghost's hand had come from under the table to touch my face.
They always
It was unbelievable.
Has she tanned your hands or no?
I saw Claire, who does our makeup, I wouldn't let her put too much on my face because then she has to tan my hands, and I don't like it on my hands because it smells like biscuits, and I don't like it.
The hands are always the giveaway, aren't
Yeah,
they? When you hold them up, it's like, oh, there's the real me.
Yeah, the Donald Trump effect. Yeah.
The real me.
I've seen makeup artists apply foundation to your legs.
Yeah.
You're the only person I've ever met that I've seen that has a makeup artist on the
Foundation.
legs.
Well, yeah, because if they're out and I haven't been bothered to fake tan, I think, do you know what, these are a bit ghostly, which they often are, never sunbathing anymore, then we might put a bit of foundation
Oh yeah,
down
we don't
there.
see the sun anymore. Oh,
Hiding from it.
to the point where our friends are having a baby, right? And we're going to a wedding. And the baby, they're like humming and hawing about whether to come, aren't they?
Yeah.
And the baby's going to only be 6 weeks. And I said to my friend Shannon, I went, Shannon, I don't sit in the sun. I will sit in the shade with that baby. You can go back to bed. Like, I don't do the sun anymore at all.
No, me neither.
Nah.
I want to see it, but from probably inside.
Yeah, I want to feel it,
Yeah.
but just secondary, like
Totally.
through the shade.
Totally.
Yeah,
but it means that I'm
on
quite
that.
ghostly.
Yeah.
So,
I used to say
But then
about...
she's always sat next to me, so it's fine.
so then I suddenly look really sun-kissed.
I used to say about makeup when I first started doing telly stuff and they put makeup on, you catch yourself on the camera and you go, oh God, I look young, I look vibrant, this is amazing. And then going in the dressing room afterwards, wiping it off, it's like getting really ill really quick.
Yeah.
It's like you apply a hangover to your skin.
Yeah.
Totally.
Do you know what I mean? You're just like blotchy and that again, and you're like, oh my God, I'm back to reality. And people see you in public and go, oh God, oh.
I fully think men should embrace makeup more, though. I really do.
Yeah.
I really, really do. Like, you age well, don't get me wrong. I think men, like, for some reason in this world, look better than women aging, but you could do with a bit of makeup. You definitely look better with makeup on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I live in South Shields, Rosie. I can't keep putting makeup on in real
Do
life.
what you want.
I'll get kicked to shit in Sainsbury's.
Do
Someone will
whatever you
jump
want.
on us, man.
What would
I'll get
what would you have him do?
Just a bit of concealer. Just a bit of like.
What, like
Your
under
skin's so
eye?
good, Chris.
Yeah.
I've got makeup on now, man.
Oh right, okay.
No,
Well, that's
that's
why.
not
That's
fun.
why I was going to
His
say.
skin's
Then
only
I agree with
good.
you. Sorry, I'll take it all back.
He's only just started the last, how long? 3 years? You've only started using like cream, like moisturiser.
Well, I washed me face in the hotel last night before bed and put moisturiser on, and then came through and wanted a pat on the back off Rosie. I was like, I've washed my face and put moisturiser on.
Yeah.
She's like,
Wild,
you should
isn't
do, you
it?
did.
Never, ever, ever.
Really?
No.
You
no
haven't
chance.
even washed
aged since the
your
day I
face?
met you. You know that, don't you?
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
It's because I also never go in the sunshine.
Right.
I don't drink,
Yeah.
and I sleep.
Are you trying to say alcohol causes aging?
I do.
I think it does.
I wouldn't believe I wouldn't have a bad word said against alcohol.
Yeah.
It's a conspiracy. You all don't want me to have a good time.
I feel fine after 2 bottles of wine, actually.
Yeah.
My day is not ruined at all.
Yeah,
I
it's
can get
all
through my Saturday with them kids.
It's
Fine.
extremely healthy to piss the bed.
Yeah.
It's so healthy. What's your problem? Do you know what? Do you know the damage that it does to your knees getting up to go to the toilet in the middle of the night?
we say like the opposite of self-care, which is really not good.
Well,
But
we
you
go through stages. That's the thing, though. We'll go really, really well. But then when we are having a drink or having a night, we go hard or go home on both sides. In my opinion, we'll sauna, we'll gym, water, electrolytes, all that. And then when it's a night off, it's like, I'm gonna dip this curry in a pizza, vice versa.
Yeah.
balance.
Yeah.
It's all
Just
balance.
balance, yeah.
Totally.
You're doing so well, Molly, for having a bad neck.
Thanks
The
so
fact that you
much.
came in and popped pills here, and then you've got a bad neck.
Don't start
There's
rumours.
nothing worse. No, but there's not. So obviously, I'm on tour at the minute.
Yeah.
And a different pillow every night in a hotel.
Oh, no.
My
You're
God.
not taking yours with you?
It's just you look like such a.
No, you got to
toxic-
travel with your own
Yeah.
pillow. Travel with your own pillow.
But I've got enough. Do you have any idea how much shit I travel with?
Go on. Well, there's all the
so
makeup. There's
probably-
a bag of foundation, a bag of concealer.
Team of 12 makeup artists
yeah.
carrying
All
all
your
my stuff.
physios, yeah.
Yeah. I've got a maid on hand to change the bed sheets that
Of
I
course,
piss.
yeah. All the plastic sheets.
Yeah, the plastic sheets, yeah. No, so I've got
Xbox.
fucking Xbox. Well, I was going to leave the Xbox to last, but I've got Xbox. I've
Right.
got a monitor for the Xbox. I've got my hold all with my stuff in, what I'm going to go to the venue that day on. I've got my case with all my other stuff, gym stuff, jiu-jitsu stuff, golf clubs.
Wow, gosh, you are travelling with a lot.
Spike
He's on
mat.
his idle days.
How
that's
much
what
time
he
off
is.
has he got?
Exactly, he's on his
Spike
idle
mat?
days.
What's that?
You know, it's like a acupressure mat. You seen them?
Oh,
Well, like a bed of nails.
Exactly
Little
like a
bit.
bed of nails.
Right.
Exactly a bed of nails. but
He's
you
an
roll it
anxious
out.
bear. He's a bit of an anxious
So
child.
when you get off stage, you're absolutely buzzing, right?
Yeah.
And then obviously you have a couple of drinks and you chill in the hotel and you wind down a bit, but it's still kind of there in you. And then sometimes 3, 4, sometimes 6 in the morning. It's really bad if it happens at like 7. That adrenaline it's been sitting somewhere and it hits you again. And the cortisol's up and it hits you and you wake up and you're like buzzing off the gig, but you're like, oh my God, I didn't get to bed till 1. I can't be up at 7. So if I go to sleep on that mat, or if I lie in bed on that mat, it takes all of
Oh,
the...
you put it in
you're
bed.
sleeping
I lie in
on
bed.
it.
with it. Sometimes I fall asleep on it and I wake up an hour later and I'm very upset.
Is
But
it actually
does
is it
really
quite painful?
Yeah.
Or is it more
When you first get on it, it's really painful. You get used to it, but
You
it's
should
like a
not
bed of
be
nails.
sleeping on that. I thought you just did it for 10 minutes.
Yeah,
on
I
the
thought you were
floor.
I
gonna
do
say-
to 10 minutes, but then I sometimes fall asleep. So I'm not lying on a hotel floor. You're joking. I don't touch hotel carpet.
True.
Oh, God, no.
And
True.
does it catch the piss?
That's the real reason he's doing it, yeah.
It's like a little tray.
And then
No, Chris, Chris has never
sauna
pissed the
blanket,
bed.
a sauna suit. I'm going to take the sauna suit next week as well. I've got a sauna
suit?
So it's like a sleeping bag, and you climb in it, and it's a sauna.
Your
You turn
head
it
as
on.
well, or just up
No,
the neck?
just
up
out
the
there,
neck.
your wee little
Do you
chin.
not know about these things?
Guys,
No.
they're
Stop it.
amazing.
Like a sort of hazmat.
Gosh, you're living the life.
It's like a really heavy sleeping bag.
Right.
They're only a couple £100, right? Which is
Right.
obviously a lot less than an actual sauna. And you just zip it up, you get in, you got to have clothes on in it, otherwise you will burn yourself.
Okay.
But I do on tour. I do towels, so I just do a towel on top of it, lying on towel, and then a towel on top of it, so it's not touching my skin. 35 minutes.
How's it warming up?
It's like infrared.
electric.
It's electric. It's plugged in.
You
plug it in.
sweat, you
It's-
drip.
What's
You're
the
dripping.
benefit of it? Sweating out
Sauna.
the...
Yeah. So it's
Infrared,
like
it's
a sauna,
like
sauna
really
benefit.
good for you.
Just sweat everything out.
Good
of
for
you.
your bones.
It's crazy. Yeah.
God, we need to come on tour with Chris.
Guys,
And you
what the
piss
fuck?
in it, and the
My
piss
God.
immediately
Yeah.
evaporates.
I thought you'd be well into all of this stuff. You've
No,
got really
God,
good
no.
stuff.
No.
Pop star, yeah.
No, none of that.
None of this.
I
You're
once
doing
did
it wrong.
This is wild.
one of the worst things I ever did was, have you ever done an isolation tank? Hell on
No.
earth.
I
gosh.
don't believe I could be
Is
with
that the
my own
egg thing?
thoughts that
Same.
long.
Yeah, it's like a
Same
coffin
as me.
full of water, and it's
Oh,
the
no.
temperature of your body, and it's got salt in it, so you float. So the idea is that you can't. It deprives you of all of your sort of sensory input, so it just feels like you're floating there. And they close it, and there's just a sort of faint light on the ceiling, which is about
Series
here.
on the
I've
telly.
seen them.
Yeah,
Oh,
and you're meant to be in there for
awful.
an hour. And a friend of mine, this is before I knew I had ADHD, a friend of mine said, oh, we should go and do one. And I went in and I was there for about 45 seconds. I thought,
No.
what am I going to do for an hour? But to be left alone in a coffin with my
Horrible.
own thoughts for an hour, horrendous.
That's torture.
Awful.
I'd be lying there, Godzilla, Eminem, fill him with the venom and aluminium. It'll be that. Fill him with the venom and aluminium, otherwise
Yeah, I don't like silence.
Yeah.
I
No
can't
way.
deal with. Do you like silence?
I hate it. Even when if I treat myself to a massage, you know how they've got the lovely
Yeah.
spa music. I don't want it. I want like an episode of Friends or an episode of a podcast running, so I don't have to think about my own thoughts.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm just lying there thinking, got to do that. Oh, did that go okay? Oh, I shouldn't have done that.
I'm the
Actually,
same.
I just want to hear nonsense.
I start counting their strokes.
Mm.
And I'm like, I
does it during
am
sex as well.
insane.
We've never got out with double digits.
Yeah,
though,
I was going to say, what's your PB?
We've never got out with,
Well,
we've
come
never got
on,
out with
let's
single
get past
figures.
12. Come
We've
on.
never got out with
Come on,
single
Chris.
figures. Yeah, we've never got up with double digits. One day.
Yeah. No, I'm the same. I think about everything else. I can't
Stroke.
switch
Sorry,
off.
the
I
stroke
can't
was
switch off.
just such a terrible word to use. You left,
No,
that was an open goal.
You know, the stroke, yeah, I'm like, one.
So I get obsessed. I don't know if I've told you this. I get obsessed with the symmetry of it. So if
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
getting
yes.
obsessed,
They haven't
so
done long enough.
Yeah, so they'll do
it's-
the one
yeah.
side of the leg and then they do that side. I go, oh my God, they didn't do the same on
the
that.
second one is never
gonna
as long, is it?
I'm going to be walking
Never.
around in circles this
Yeah.
afternoon. They've broke us.
Babadoo, 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 ba.
Here's another thing. Because my sister used to be a reflexologist and she used to tell me how much it hurt her hands. So when I'm getting a massage, I'm thinking, oh, are they in pain? Like,
Yes.
genuinely, I'm
Yes.
like, are they? Am I the last one of the day?
Oh, somebody once said to me, if you're going to have a massage, only go in the morning because they'll be tired in the
Yes,
evening. And I
it's
thought, yeah,
so
I don't want to be putting them through pain, massaging my back.
I like firm pressure and massage. It's my
Oh, do
favourite
you?
thing in the world. If I was like rich beyond my wildest dreams,
Yeah.
and I could change anything about my life, I'd have a masseuse. A live-in masseuse.
Oh,
like Simon Cowell used to have
Razor
one
Light
of
used to tour with one, if I remember rightly.
Incredible.
Yeah.
It's so good, right? And the but I like the pressure to be so hard that it causes me physical pain.
Oh my God.
And I always say to them, like, they go, "Is that pressure enough?" And I go, "Just give me everything you've got." And sometimes they take it as a challenge. They're like, I'm gonna this guy
I'm going to destroy you.
and I love it. I love it.
Sometimes they just
giggles,
press
don't
the
you?
intercom and they're like, he's in again. Come on.
Yeah.
Did I hear that right? Did you just say he likes needles?
No,
No,
he gets the giggles.
Yeah.
Oh God.
He likes it so firm,
Right.
don't you?
Yeah.
Like,
I once had it where this guy, like, you know, when they push him, and you can feel the muscle twitch.
Yeah.
And they just hold it there. And it was so painful. My reaction to it was to like laugh hysterically. I was like the Joker. It was weird.
Wow.
But
That's interesting.
and that stops me from having the thoughts, because if the pain's there, I'm like, it's so painful, but it's going to end soon.
Yeah.
And that's
So
all I can think about.
What sort of thing? So if you like that and it might calm down and release, what do you do? What else do you do? So Chris is riddled with anxiety, right? So
Same.
he has found Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which genuinely is like the
Cannot
best thing
recommend it
ever.
enough. Switches your brain off. It's like going in that tank, but you're not in that tank.
Yeah.
It switches off. So when people who are watching and listening to this podcast be sick of me banging on about it, but when I get off the mats, I've got verbal diarrhea because I've had time off from my own brain. And I come on. And sometimes when I'm traveling around and I go to a gym, I didn't tell you this. I went to a gym the other week. And I literally got off the mat. It was just a gym I'd visited on tour. I got off the mat and I fucking sprinted out the door because I was like, I will tell these people my life fucking story if I don't get out of here now. The guys in my gym are fine. I've known them for ages. They just know the guy gets off the mat and he can't talk. If I'm with strangers, they will literally be like, what is wrong with this person? So I had to just sprint out. Me two managers waiting outside and I just literally still sweating, still didn't have my shoes on, ran out of the door because I was like, I'm going to make a total tosser of myself.
with jiu-jitsu, do you do it on your own or have you got someone there like a coach?
You've got to fight with
You've
someone
got to
else.
fight,
It's a
yeah.
fight.
He wanted to buy one of those fake men that he
yeah.
practiced with at home, and I said no.
Sorry,
I said no.
I didn't want to buy one. I asked for
You
one
asked
for
for one for
Christmas,
Christmas,
and I didn't
said
get
no.
it.
Never turned up.
None of my presents on Christmas morning were wrapped like a man in a gimp suit on the floor.
Worst thing I was like, Chris,
Where did you envisage it living in the house?
Yeah.
Well, exactly.
Bottom of the bed like a dog.
Yeah. Yeah. Just wakes up every morning. Gah!
No, but there's one of them. No, but you can. There's one of them. It's got actual sensors where arteries are and where joints are, and if you get it in the right bit, it goes tap tap tap. It says tap, and you go.
Oh,
That's
I wanted to go,
great.
ouch.
Yeah.
I wanted to go. I wanted to go.
Yeah.
I wanted to go. Is that all you got? You slag. Harder, more pressure.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, listen, if you need to karate chop a neck, I'm volunteering.
Oh yeah, you should just practice on
As long
that.
as it's
Don't think
painful.
so. When I did Heaven, the sitcom Heaven, Kimberly Nixon, who played me partner in it, she went for a massage once in Manchester, and she said to me, she was the same as you. She was like, I need them walking up and down my back.
My God, I don't.
my
Isn't that
God.
weird? I'm like, it hurts sometimes. I'm like, oh. But I never tell them. I just go through it.
Whatever they say, is that pressure okay? Whatever it is, I say yes.
Yeah, well,
Even if I'm
Yes, because
thinking,
you're a people pleaser.
I know. Even if I'm thinking, oh, I wish it was a bit firmer. I'd never like lift my head up and go, do you know what? Could you actually go a bit firmer? And then I think, come on, Molly, you're paying for this 60 minutes, and she's just there stroking you.
did you
I'm
not
thinking,
have a pop star days? Did you guys not have like a masseuse around with you?
No, like when we were traveling on tour, sometimes we might treat ourselves like if there was a spa in the hotel, then it might, I'm going to nip downstairs for a deep tissue. But no, we never really had someone following
see,
us.
you've
No,
missed
I
a
remember
trick.
JLS did. They were always on tour at the same time as us. And we were always so jealous. We were like, they've got a masseuse. They've got all this amazing
Got their own
stuff.
condoms. Fucking hell, man.
But no, we never did. We never did.
Oh, you see, you're missing a trick
I
there.
know.
It's
I'd
all the
have- I'd have done
backflipping
it.
that
I'd
Aston was
everything.
doing. If you were
if we-
backflipping, then
yeah.
they might have gone
true.
for it.
True.
He loves a
time.
backflip, that lad. Loves a
I think
backflip.
he's hurt himself recently.
Probably
Really
doing
badly.
backflips.
He was, they were on this podcast, and then I think they went on tour. He came on promoting the tour.
Yeah.
I think he went on tour, and on the second show, I think he's done himself in.
Oh, no.
By doing a backflip, genuinely. I'm not 100% sure.
I think that there's a problem with a backflip. I think if you can do a backflip, you're
What a
never going to
sentence.
stop, are you?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
you're
I
right.
know.
I think it's a
You'd
very
never
addictive
stop.
thing to
Hello,
do.
Benson Boone.
Yeah.
Totally. Because everyone's going to want you to do it, aren't they?
Yeah,
Like, can you
party
show us
trick.
the back? And you're like,
So
well, go on
my
then.
fear would be 3 pints in. Ramsey, do your full backflip. I'm like moving tables in the pub.
Yeah.
You'd be doing it.
We did.
But if you
No
nailed
chance.
it, oh my God, what a feeling.
Oh,
You kind of
We had a mate when we were younger. You used to live opposite him, Chris Simpson.
Yeah, he could do
He did
backflips.
gymnastics when he was a kid. And every time it would be like, do the flip. And
Yeah.
everyone would be like walking home drunk from the town centre and he'd be just cartwheeling down the street. It was
Every school has one kid that can do a backflip.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is all right. So on the estate I lived on when I was a kid, we used to go across the road to this other bit to play football, and there was rumour of a kid who could do a front flip off a wheelie bin.
Was it him?
No, it was a
No.
different kid, so it was just this random kid. I don't know if I told you this.
That's in Booth.
It was like, now he's famous.
Does it have piano?
I'm not kidding, right? So it wasn't bin day, so there was no wheelie bins kicking around. I'm not kidding. We walked around for about an hour looking for a wheelie bin for this lad, and we eventually found one. It was just on the side of someone's house, and we quickly went and got it. And we pulled the wheelie bin out, and he got it. He jumped and he flipped, and we were like, "Hey!" And we put it back. It was what a night!
What a night!
The anticipation of trying to
He
find
landed it.
it was so incredible. He would jump up, and it was like, it wasn't like he turned during the jump. He went off the bin, full rotation in the air, landed perfect. It was incredible, unbelievable,
Incredible.
unbelievable.
I mean, that is an amazing skill. You know when people are like, if you could have a superpower, and
Yours would be flipping off a wheelie bin.
I think it'd be up there. It'd be up
I'm
there.
not joking.
You
I
know
remember we
what's
found a little
gymnastics
wall
are?
and stuff. We were like, "What about this wall?" He was like, "It's not high enough. It had to be a wheelie bin."
Oh my God.
And
what
wheelie bins
skill.
didn't get introduced into my area until after everywhere else.
Who was it? Tell us.
I don't know his name. I've never seen him since.
Oh, he doesn't exist.
Did I? Oh, I've just been watching The Sopranos,
It's
where you know where Tony Soprano imagines the maid next door and he's talking to her. Did I imagine the front
I
flip
feel
bit?
like you
Oh my
did.
God, maybe you did.
I think I've imagined it.
I also know all of the gymnasts in South Shields, and I don't think I know this guy.
Now that is a brag.
That's amazing. Oh God, I know all of the gymnasts.
and South Shields.
Sorry,
Incredible.
what's this I heard about? Sorry, where's this guy doing front
yeah.
flips? Oh, North Shields. Fine, not bothered.
He's not on the list.
He's out of my jurisdiction.
Only
Yeah.
because we're
He's
the
in Whitby
same
Bay.
age. We're the same age. We grew up in the same town. And my cousins both went to gymnast in South Tyneside, and I would have known this guy. And I don't know.
But what if he was like an untrained natural?
yeah, he's just-
like
He's
a,
just
savant,
Yeah,
a flipping
he's great.
savant.
Yeah. He's a prodigy.
He was just born with it.
Yeah.
He saw a wheelie bin.
He's born inside a wheelie bin.
That's right. Yeah, he climbed out like Bane
So good.
onto the top, and he flipped the world off.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Bin.
That's what we need to watch next
What?
with Robin.
Batman.
Sorry.
Batmans are a bit dark.
They're
for
a bit
10-year-old.
dark,
I
yeah.
think
Right.
Maybe a couple of years
Yeah.
We've
time.
had to miss out a few things,
Yeah.
haven't we?
We're on Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, but that's really fucked up, that one. And I
Yeah.
think you'll get a little bit freaked out by it.
I go on. Yeah, I know what you're
I was going
saying.
to say, can you pause and can I come and join you guys? Because I've never seen any Marvel, and it drives poor Matt up the wall.
I said to her, why don't we get together every week and we'll watch in
Yes.
chronological order
That's what we've
from
do-
start to
yeah.
finish every Marvel movie. And I said, we should do it as a podcast.
That's
we
a
could
podcast.
Yes.
I was just about to say, that's a
Yeah.
podcast.
Thank you, Chris. I said this, and she was like, under no circumstances. I was like,
What
it's so
is it?
good.
Because I hadn't until I met Chris.
Uh-huh.
And then we did it
So
the first time
disappointed.
round, and I loved them. I love them.
See, I think I'd be quite into it
Yeah.
because I don't know if this is a reference that's going to make everyone put their head in their hands, but I used to watch Superman with
Yeah.
Clark Kent, Dean Kane.
Yes,
Remember him?
That's my cousin's
Yes.
name, by the
New
way.
Adventures of
My
Superman.
cousin's
Yes.
That's my cousin's real
That was
name.
Terry
Dean
Hatcher
Kane.
and him.
Oh,
Yeah.
what a
He's
time.
now an ICE agent, but let's just
he
not
is.
talk
He's-
about
he's-
that.
he's- he's taken a dark turn. That's
Oh,
Superman,
really?
yeah.
Oh, God.
what, Dean
Well,
Kane?
I loved that era.
Yeah.
But the whole Marvel world seems like there's just too much to accomplish. It's like, where do I even start?
Well, you
Just
start with
right at
Iron
the
Man.
beginning.
Iron
Iron
Man.
Man.
the first thing.
Iron Man or Captain America. Some people, very rogue, some people start with Captain Marvel,
Ew.
which I don't understand.
Well, because it's set back in.
because it's before the rest of them.
Yeah,
No,
no,
because
no,
the
no.
reference to her in the
Yeah.
in Endgame, is it Endgame?
Infinity
What's
War.
the Infinity Wars? You need to not know who she is at all.
Right.
So a couple of things, Molly.
on,
Before
go
I
on.
do put my head in my hands, first thing, New Adventures of Superman, absolutely awesome. Were you a fan of Smallville?
I never got into that. I remember
Okay.
it being on, but I
Me
never
neither.
really got
For
into
me,
it.
it just took a little bit too long for him to do his powers.
Mm.
Like every now and then he'd wake up levitating above his bed and you'd go, this is the episode. And then he wouldn't. He would just,
Yeah.
him and Lana Lang would have some kind of lustful stay at each other and then that would be that. And it was really upsetting. That's DC, not Marvel.
Okay.
So
Oh,
please,
Different
right.
world.
Different
please don't
world.
offend me like that
Did
again.
you like the
Oh,
Batmans
God.
when you were younger?
Never seen them.
Not the ones with like
Jim Carrey and that.
She's never seen any of
like
them.
what's his name?
None of them.
None. Okay.
None.
So
But If you liked the Superman, then there's something there. There's a flicker there.
And I
think
love
you could
how
enjoy
he
it.
Matt explained this
Yeah.
to you? Has Matt explained the fact that literally Iron Man and Captain America and Thor, all of these films come out separately, and then over a decade they all weave into each other.
Yes.
And then they all look
I have explained.
And
it.
it's
all come together at the
annoyingly
end.
really clever how it all
It's
comes together.
Absolutely mystifying.
Okay. I mean, he has explained it. Have I brain dumped it? Possibly.
Yeah.
Which is the one where they all come together? Is
The
that
Avengers.
the Avengers?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I can
But-
appreciate this is so annoying to people who live and breathe Marvel.
Yeah.
But it's just like a different
Oh,
world.
Molly, please don't leave here thinking that I eat and breathe Marvel, please, because that would absolutely destroy us. Like, I like it. I don't eat and breathe
show
it.
your tattoo.
No, I'm not showing you my tattoo. No,
Doesn't
it's just,
say.
do you know what
Full
it is?
back, yeah.
Do you like sort of sci-fi stuff?
No.
No.
Kind of films do you
need
like?
to be. Oh, I love I need to be able to relate to them, like a romantic comedy.
Okay.
Father of the Bride.
Father of the Bride.
Oh, nice.
Fair.
Father of the Bride.
Fair.
Love it. What else do I like? I mean, I like sometimes quite dark things, but then I need an episode of Friends after it just
Oh,
to
it's just like, you're like my sister.
just to remind myself that
Palate cleanser.
palate cleanse.
Yeah.
What was it we did that with? We watched something so awful that we had to put Challenge TV on and watch old episodes of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire for an hour.
Oh, yeah.
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 I can't remember what it was that we watched. I think it was a documentary. I love
Yeah.
really dark stuff as well, though.
Okay.
I'm just very, kind of like everything.
Yeah. I
But
just
yeah.
need to be able to relate. So the minute it goes into that like sci-fi,
No,
Just kind of
then you,
check out a little
probably
bit.
wouldn't like it.
Everything I've ever recommended, you've not liked.
True.
Have you guys seen Palm Springs with Andy Samberg?
No.
No, but I love Andy Samberg.
Love Andy
It's
Samberg.
so good. It's like a kind of modern day Groundhog Day.
Right.
It's one of these time loop movies.
I love stuff like that.
It's Chris, you will love it.
Palm
it's
Springs.
so
you
good.
watched
Palm
it in 4
Springs.
minutes. It's
No,
like 4
you
minutes,
haven't. You haven't.
And then they just keep repeating
no,
it.
No,
in different...
they're just setting up the world. It's so good. It's a romantic comedy,
Yeah.
but it's also just really clever.
Yeah.
Right.
And I said to you, you've got to watch it. It's so good. And you gave it like 3 minutes. You went, well, the same thing just keeps happening. I was like, yes, that's because it's a time loop movie, but they're just setting up the world, but you couldn't get past
Oh,
it.
we quite like that. Do you know? Oh my God, Chris, we watched a film on a plane years ago
Okay.
before we had kids. And it was one of the best films I've ever seen in my entire life. And I have no idea what it's called.
I do.
Oh,
I always have to
no.
Google it. I always have to put a really ridiculously convoluted explanation. So it's something happens. People listening or people watching will know what this is. It's something. There's a dinner party at a house, and a comet or something goes overhead, and something blows up, and some people leave the house, and then they come back, and it's like the house has been replicated. Loads of different dimensions have come together, and the house has been replicated. So the people coming back are from a different house party, but they're the same people. And it's like a multi-dimensional thing, and they're just coming back to a house. Does anyone outside know what it's called?
Sounds like you'd like this.
It
It
sounds
was
great.
brilliant,
Fun.
and it's
We
just
watched it on a
disappeared.
plane. We watched it on a plane, and we've never seen it since. I've never seen it on
was
anything
American.
anyway.
Oh
It was.
my
It's
gosh.
unbelievably good.
So
I'll find
good.
out what
But
it is.
nobody's
I'll tell
been
it
able to get the title
I
for you.
just can't, I don't think it was like hugely popular.
Okay.
So it's just never been. I've never seen it like on Netflix or anything like that.
on IMDb, when I watch things like The Signal and stuff like that, all these little sci-fi movies, it always comes up, and I always forget what it's called. But it's
I'll remember
so
next.
good.
I would love to watch that again.
Babadoo, 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 ba.
Very quickly, we're going to go on to this questions. Really quickly, tell us about your new podcast
Yes,
that you're going to be
please do.
doing, because that is why you're here, not this bullshit that we're talking about.
No, I'm enjoying
along.
all this.
But it's been lovely.
Yeah.
It's been
Yes.
great.
It's been great.
Tell us about it. Novel
okay.
idea.
So it's about JLS and the they've got Physio. No.
Needed to be done.
So Molly and I, obviously best mates, and any excuse to spend more time together. And we had this idea of, would it be possible to write a novel together? So I would start it, I'd do chapter 1, and then a bit like one of those drawings, where someone draws a head and then you
Yes.
fold the paper and
Oh,
someone draws
yeah.
the body.
Yeah.
And then you fold it and someone draws the legs, and then you look at it at the end and it's chaos. We thought we'd do that, but with writing a book. So I write chapter 1, but then I hand over the entire storyline and all the characters to Molly,
Yeah.
who then picks it up in chapter 2.
Yeah, I can then take it off in whatever direction I want
Oh,
to.
wow.
Do I continue with his characters? Do I continue with his plot line?
Kill them off.
Exactly.
Right. So I'm
I can
assuming
do
all of his
anything.
characters immediately lose their superpowers, and then they move into
And
an
it becomes a
apartment in New York
romance.
together. Yeah.
They're in a cafe in New York.
Pretty much. But we have had so much fun. I would say the first few chapters especially have been a bit of a tug of war as to like the direction that the story's going in.
Yeah, I introduce, it's a detective novel. It's a murder mystery.
Murder mystery.
And what's frustrating is that I've set up the crime. It's this guy called Augustus Smythe, who is found with
Lovely.
his tie in a paper shredder. and he's been tugged to his demise as it's chewed
nice.
up his tie. It's garroted him.
Terrifying, awful, by the way. But yeah.
Awful way to go.
Beautiful.
And I've got a detective.
Can you get strangled from the back though?
Everyone's asking me this.
Yeah.
Everyone's asking me this.
No one's buying it.
No,
No one's buying it.
Still breathe. You have to have his face in there. Or
No,
something.
because you've got. If you imagine, it's grabbed the tie. It's going. Grr, 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 so he's getting pulled.
Oh,
There's
and it's
only so
making it.
long,
So he's
far
had
you
to have
go.
had the short bit of the
Yeah,
tie.
yeah,
exactly.
So the
Okay.
back, so the front, the strangling at the front could even be the paper shredder.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right.
It's just something on
Okay.
the front and the
Okay.
tie on the
All right,
back.
I believe you now.
Exactly.
I just thought there's no
No,
real
put these
windpipe
questions
about
out
you.
there.
Yeah,
This
no,
is sort of- I'll
Rosie
be
always
honest.
shits on the concept of people's stuff that they're coming on to promote.
But this is the thing, because
So-
that's what happens
so
in our
do I with his
podcast.
chapter.
Okay, great.
So in the podcast, our friend Stefan reads it aloud.
Oh, nice.
Brilliant.
And then we deconstruct what each other have written and
Brilliant.
Love
often
that.
get quite annoyed by it.
Exactly like you just have. Been gone like, is that really how
Yes.
someone would die? And would that be a murder or would that just be
But
a...
I'm loving
Would you
this
edit
already
that, would
because of
you?
how different you two are, just in the way you're explaining with the difference in movies and stuff. So this is
Yes.
going to be
Yeah.
like a
Well,
a schizophrenic novel.
It is.
is.
So the lead detective, this guy Ian Chalk, who I am big into,
obsessed.
he doesn't feature in chapter 2 at all because Molly doesn't like him.
I don't like the guy. He feels like a bit of a show off, and I hate show offs. He feels a bit big headed, and I was like, I don't need to write about this guy. So I'm just going to pop him to the side, and I'm going to write about all of my characters, Antoinette Dubec, and all these like dance teachers and people who have like little
love it.
relationships.
Antoinette Dubec.
That's one of the characters.
That's one of the
phenomenal.
characters.
If I read a
Yeah.
book, chapter 2, you get to it, the character's disappeared, and there's a character called Antoinette Dubec. I'm putting that book through a shredder.
Yeah.
It's over. I genuinely, it's rare. I think like people try and hide their true feelings about, despite like award shows and stuff. People are always like, oh, clap along if I didn't win the
Yeah.
award or whatever.
Yeah.
You know that I don't think you ever hear genuine frustration or see it. But it's inescapable in episode 2 of our podcast because I am so devastated at what
fuming.
Molly's written. You just hear a man slowly losing the will to live. I'm like, I cannot believe you've not mentioned, because I thought she was going to like bring him in at the end of the chapter.
Brilliant.
Not a single fucking mention of the guy.
Can we just remind ourselves of one of your best friends, Reese, who did the other day say to you, thank God for Molly's chapter. She's come in with characters with names that we can remember. We've got Antoinette Dubec, we've got
Bridget
Raphaella
and Broadchurch
Ladar.
meets
Is Antoinette
Bridgerton.
Dubec a dancer?
Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Oh.
She's the dance teacher
Don't
of
say,
the guy.
don't say brilliant, Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
It's just because I'm a
Brilliant.
big Anton Dubec fan.
Oh, we
He's
all
a
are.
lovely
Aren't we
man.
all? Aren't we
Yeah.
all? So,
Mainly his posture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen his posture?
oh,
Good God.
Very good.
You
He,
love
wouldn't get
Anton.
about
he's
that,
got a better
would he?
physio than you, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't need a physio. You walk in a physio, they go, there's nothing to do for you.
It sounds really good. Genuinely,
Absolutely.
you've sold
so
it.
much
We have
fun.
laughed so
Sold.
much making it. And
Brilliant.
I love it.
And we've
thanks.
properly got stuck into it. Like, it's
couldn't do
taken
it.
over our
Couldn't
lives.
That's
hand
writing
really
these
over-
good.
I couldn't hand over something I'd written that
Mate,
for someone. That's brilliant.
I'm struggling.
Because
Brilliant.
Matt sets up the crime in episode 1, and I'm the one that writes all the even numbers, so 2, 4, 6. I actually write the final chapter, which I'm yet to do. So I
an
have to
endpoint,
sew
right?
up all
Nice.
the final
She's going to
threads.
solve the crime. And I know, in my body, I know who did it. But I'm not going to get to say who
No.
did it.
Molly, can I give you just one suggestion?
Go on.
One sentence? And it was all a dream.
Don't. This is his biggest
That will
fear.
piss
that
him off.
would be
That will piss him off
horrible.
so much.
Biggest fear. Yeah.
That would be
I will
awful.
never-
Don't,
I will-
Chris.
I
I've
will
got
never-
so many
Little Dallas,
ideas in my
bit of Dallas
mind.
going
We'll
on.
never work together again.
I don't enjoy that. I don't like the dream. And it was all a dream. I'm like, no,
don't.
absolutely not.
No, because the thing is,
And a hand comes in and presses stop on the remote,
Oh.
and you've been watching a DVD.
Awful.
Imagine.
He'll
I've,
never talk to me again.
I've littered clues throughout my
She's not
chapters.
picking them up.
Because
She's not picking
you've
them up.
invented board
to.
games and that.
Yeah.
You're like proper. Oh, great.
He's
Great.
desperate for me to pick up these little crumbs he's leaving, and I'm just going bop, bop, and creating my own
Brushing them
story,
away.
brushing them away.
Beautiful.
No, I have faith.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous. We're going to do this question.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
We just chat
Right.
so much. Like, we just
I
can't
know.
stop. We're so excited when other people are here. Anyway.
Right,
Okay.
should we do this?
yes.
Okay. Dear Chris and Rosie, a while back, I was running late to meet some friends for a drink, and I remembered I needed to get some cash out. As I was heading to the cash machine, I noticed a quite handsome guy heading towards it too. So I picked up the pace and ran past him to jump in front.
Oh.
I put my card into the machine and typed in my PIN number. Suddenly, the screen went blank, just a white screen. I panicked, as you would, as I thought, of course, the machine had eaten my card. It then displayed, "Please wait," on the screen for about 20 seconds. I turned to him and showed him that there was an issue. Suddenly, I heard a faint phone ringing sound coming from the machine. I obviously thought, well, this was strange, so I was staring at the machine, bewildered, and then the ringing stopped and I heard, Sarah? I was like, what on earth? I didn't know this was the thing, but the machine must have somehow picked up who I was, and the customer service team were trying to assist me. Molly?
I leant forward to the machine and I said, hello? It responded, Sarah, hello? I replied, hello? Yes, I can hear you. The machine isn't working. I don't know what to do. Followed by ramblings of what the issue was and the fact that I didn't think I'd lost my card, etc. I kept talking, getting my face closer and closer to the screen so they could hear me, then silence. Here we go, guys. Wait for this.
Oh, God.
The handsome man behind me then tapped me on the shoulder and said, I think that voice is coming from you. I think it's coming from your pocket. Oh, no. It's coming from God's sake. No.
I'll just talk.
Hold on. I took my phone out of my pocket and yes, I had somehow pocket FaceTimed my dad. Oh no. And he was the one shouting my name. Oh my gosh. While I had my head fully planted into the cash machine, shouting out like an absolute moron. I hadn't noticed that the screen had gone back to normal in this time and eventually managed to obtain my funds.
Oh my God.
The man stifled his laughter like an absolute gent. What a gent.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
But I don't think he'll forget the girl that screamed into a cash machine for no reason.
It's
Way to make a
always
first impression.
in
I'm
front of
still
a handsome
single,
man.
isn't it? I'm still single and still cringe when getting the cash out.
Oh, bless her.
Easily
no,
done.
Sarah!
Easily done.
That is so
But I
good.
don't, how are people still pocket dialing?
That's a fuck. I get pocket dialed quite a lot.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, I always pocket dial people.
Really?
Because I use Siri quite a lot.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
sometimes it just decides.
Yeah.
You'll say like, oh, can you play this song? It's like calling Gary Bishop. You're like, I haven't spoken to Gary for 15 years.
Mine
Yeah, you're right,
sometimes.
actually. It's Siri that
Mine does the same. Mine sometimes tries to phone. I ask for songs in the car with the kids.
Yeah.
And it'll try to phone someone like someone who I know who's famous, but I'm not on phone calling terms with. So if they saw a missed call from me,
Yeah.
they go,
Calling
"Why the
Harry
fuck's they ringing me?"
Styles.
Yeah, like it's not Jimmy Carr before, and I'm like, I know him, but we're not on. I'm not going to give him a ring on a Tuesday
Jimmy,
afternoon.
I'm just in the car with the kids. Got any jokes? Yeah, like,
Sing us a song.
yeah.
Oh, guys, thank you so much. It's
Thank
been
you.
so lovely
Thank
to chat with
you.
you.
And best of luck with the podcast. It
Oh,
sounds
thanks so
amazing.
much,
Thank
guys.
you
And
so
I'm going to go and
much.
Google what that film was, and I will let you know.
Yeah, put it in the show
please do,
notes because I'm
yes.
going to listen back to this. I'd like to know what it is.
Yes.
Right, yes.
Oh,
'cause it's a
yeah.
pretty
Oh,
good
God.
film.
Look at the
Please do.
page.
You will enjoy it. Molly will not even watch it, and I'm fine. I feel like I know the
I'm going to get one of
dynamic.
those pin beds, though, to lie on.
Yes,
really good.
Amazon.
20 quid on
20
Amazon,
quid.
really good.
Yeah.
I'm going
send
to
you
buy
the
a
link.
plastic sheet.
God. And an adult nappy. Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so
Enjoy.
gosh, that flew.
Gosh, oh my God, that flew
That literally
by.
flew.
do 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 do